Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Star Agent Starco Gaming here, back with another Marvel Future Fight video. Guys, make sure you check the description below the video for the link to our giveaways, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video to show your support to the channel. So guys, Endgame update is live and we have a new uniform for Mr. Ant-Man. So in this video, we're gonna review this uniform with my tier 3 Ant-Man, one of my favorite character to play in Marvel Future Fight. And this uniform actually make him justice finally. Not that the Ant-Man and the Wasp uniform on it wasn't good. It was actually pretty decent, but it was missing a little something. And in PvP, because of the summon on the 5th skill, it was actually making his life more difficult and causing him to be interrupted in his iframe a lot because of that. So with that new uniform and no more hand coming for him, now he has a choo-choo train instead. It is so much better. Damage is a lot stronger because that 5th skill damage output is pretty damn good. It's almost the same as this tier 3 skills, to be honest. The damage on that 5th skill, it's very, very, very strong, guys. So overall, Ant-Man is pretty decent. In this video, you're gonna see the gameplay, guys. We're doing Proxima 40 in this video. Pretty easy with over 90 seconds left on this video. Not on the video, but on the fight with Proxima. We have a PvP fight where we're finding characters that's used to destroy Ant-Man, obviously. And we have story mode on autoplay. It's actually some great content, guys. It's pretty interesting. So where Ant-Man actually perform in the game now with that new uniform at tier 3, well, Ant-Man performed in almost every game mode except Alliance Tournament, pretty much. Giant Boss Raid, you can solo it. Wall Boss Ultimate, I think this guy with the perfect build, he'll do Proxima 50 plus, Corvus 50 plus, Thanos around 25 in my opinion. If we look at Alliance Battle Extreme, that's pretty much the game mode that I see him perform the less, but we're going to be testing him out the next speed day for sure. I don't think he's going to beat Luna, that's for sure, but I think he could actually score a million plus in my opinion with that new setup. Uh, Timeline Battle, pretty good on Timeline Battle, autoplay or manual play. Online Conquest, I'll say this guy is not top 25 contender for Online Conquest, maybe top 30 character in Online Conquest, but pretty strong. Use less for Alliance Tournament because there are so many better options, and his damage output is not actually good enough for Alliance Tournament, but for the other game mode, PvP is sure can hold his own. So overall, this uniform is actually pretty great on this guy, guys. Pretty damn great. Makes Ant-Man what it should actually be in the game, and he's a lot more fun to play now with that new uniform, and the choo-choo train is just so amazing. So what we're gonna do, guys, before we jump in the gameplay section, pretty much we're gonna review my build, the uniform, my stats, all that stuff. Then we're gonna jump in the gameplay section to showcase his ultimate power. He is awesome. So obviously tier 3, so gear level 25, max potential level 70. Obviously, if we look at the stats here, we have max cooldown, almost maxing our defense. My old uniform for Ant-Man used to be, I think, Eric or Legendary. So some of the stats here are missing from that, but I'm gonna get that uniform to mythical pretty soon. So 48% more defense, 179% critical damage, 66% critical rate, max attack speed, 27,108 physical attack. So those are the stats on this guy. If we look at his gear, fully amplify every slot, guys. We have 2 physical attack per gear, 1 critical rate per gear, and 2 critical damage per gear. That's pretty much his setup. His 4 gear is set on critical damage. Enhancement type, it's not done yet, but because I wanted to show it, I was when I recorded the gameplay, but now we're gonna actually enhance it a lot. We're gonna do hopefully 2 here, maybe 3. Let's see. I just never got a level 3 enhancement, so that's pretty exciting. I'm still missing the 4, but I think that's gonna make him much stronger for a PvP with that setup in Shadowland. That's gonna be awesome in Shadowland too. That 45% increase damage to blast type character. That's gonna be pretty damn cool for sure. Easel set is rocking a set bonus stage 10 in effect for power dangrills. Still some works to get done there, but I'm not ready to waste Easel yet. I still have a lot of uniform to fix up before I actually finish this guy up. So pretty much we have all attack, all defense critical rate at 8.5%, attack speed 7.7%, ignore defense 8.1%, activation rate 12% chance when attacking, plus 32 increase of all attack for 20 seconds with a cooldown of 56 seconds. If we look at the custom gear, we don't have the optimal custom gear for him, but it is a very good hybrid custom gear, guys, with critical rate 27.4%, max HP, so you know that PvP bonus here, the max HP 28.6%, and 180% damage proc. The advantage with this uniform on Ant-Man is that you don't need a defensive obelisk to make him viable for PvP because he have native immunity to guard break on his uniform. You don't need a PvP uniform on him. Obviously, if you drop a CTP of regeneration or CTP of refinement on him, it will be crazy, pretty much unkillable, to be honest. But it doesn't need it to perform well. I think that the CTP of Rage will actually be the optimal for him, although I'm not sure I want to put the CTP of Rage on this guy, but that will be the ultimate CTP obelisk on this guy. That dodge rate getting jacked up, and since he has a mini skills that do quite a good amount of damage, I mean a CTP of Rage is actually better than having a CTP of energy on this guy. But obviously CTP of destruction is not there, guys. It's terrible for him since he already has immunity to guard break. So if you want a CTP of energy or CTP of rage on this guy, those are the only two CTP really worth putting on this guy. But if you want a more defensive build, always can go with the refinement, guys. Regeneration is not really optimal for him since again he already has immunity to guard break as native stat on his uniform. Talking about this uniform, guys, let's jump on the uniform list here. Let's take a look at that. So uniform bonus applied to self plus 15% increase of all attack, guard break immunity, change effect of skill elusive hero, and change effect of skill and endurance. Pretty much tier 1 and tier 2 passive got changed, well got updated a little bit, and every single skills got changed too. So it's pretty much a new hero to play. A little bit similar to his Ant-Man and the Wasp uniform on most of the skills except the 5th skills, but still 7 new skills, guys. That's a lot. My uniform here is still normal. I haven't started to work on it yet since I recorded the video with with the uniform as normal. I didn't want to show stats that were not there when I actually recorded the video. So that's what we're working on. I'm gonna get this bonus for the 5% increase of all attack and 5% increase all defense, the synergy bonus eventually. I just want to make sure that I have enough crystal to do everything I want with this update before I actually invest into that. The first uniform bonus, if you're looking at bonus uniform on this guy, is a uniform upgrade, is Spider-Man Homecoming. Most people have Spider-Man Homecoming, so that's a very great first bonus. I wish I actually show you all the bonus, to be honest, that you actually, well, all the bonus uniform you need for the bonus stats, but they don't. So if anybody has the list of them, please let me know in the comment section. Always appreciate it. So next, we're gonna take a quick look at his skills, guys. So first, tier 2 and tier 1 passive got updated, so let's take a quick look at it. Activation rate when using frenzy buff. They don't really tell you what the frenzy buff here is, guys. So I don't know if it's the same as it used to be, but it used to be when Ant-Man changed size. Pretty much he gets the well applied to self, the skill damage increase, and the guaranteed dodge rate increase by 87%. So, and it seems from my gameplay that it's pretty much worked the same. So that's here to passive gets applied when you actually go smaller or bigger on the screen. Then you have the tier 1 passive. Tier 1 passive activation rate, 30% chance when attacking applied to self, 15% all attack, 5% speed, and 5% critical rate, and remove incapacitation for 20 seconds with a cooldown of 30 seconds. For people wondering what incapacitation is, I get that question asked a lot. Incapacitation is pretty much a debuff you get somebody will apply on your character that prevents you from having any buff enabled on your character. So by removing incapacitation for 20 seconds, basically it guarantees you that your guaranteed dodge cannot be removed or any buff cannot be removed during that time. So that's what incapacitation is, and removing incapacitation is, guys. His leadership is still a piece of trash, increase all speed by 9%. Now, if we take a quick look at his skills are pretty much all iframes, guys. Pretty much all iframes you're going to see in the gameplay section. But the first skills, you don't really use it. Maybe in Shadow and not in World Boss Ultimate for sure. So you're not really going to use this skill, but still apply 20% chance of missing attack for 3 seconds on the target. Then you have the second skill. Second skill is actually pretty damn strong. With that skill, you can actually one-shot a tier 3 Deadpool. Yeah, it's that strong, guys. So one of the main skill to be used, quick iframe, lots of damage from that skill. Third skill, it's 1 second stun, decrease character size by 50%, all attack by 10%, and all defense by 10%. Very useful to apply to your targets that can be affected by those debuffs. World Boss Ultimate are not part of that. No iframe, but you jump in the air and smash them on the ground. Next, we have the fourth skill. The fourth skill is tricky, guys, because you cannot cancel this skill. So if you use this skill, you need to make sure you use this skill early enough that's not going to affect your damage proc. If it's going to affect your damage proc, do not use that skill. Use another skills with iframe instead of that to be sure to have your damage proc on your fifth skill. So this is a long ass iframe. It's 4 or 5 seconds iframe. Well, depending on your attack speed, obviously. But max attack speed is about 5 seconds, I think, on my character personally. So it's a very tricky skill to use. You need to time it properly or it's going to screw up your damage by a lot. And you have the fifth skill, the choo-choo train, well called the Pim Disc. I don't know why, but choo-choo train will be a much better name here. Applied to enemies, 35% decrease of all defense. So 35% decrease of all defense, pretty good here. Stun 3 seconds, burn damage, fracture, and applied to self. Increase damage by 100% for one attack. So your next attack is going to get a 100% damage frost, which is pretty good. You get your big damage frost on this skill, then you get the small damage frost on the following skill. Pretty useful. And this skill does a lot of damage. Awesome. But if you have many targets, the train doesn't really move great. It will miss a lot of target. I think that should be fixed a little bit to be that the train is smarter, pretty much. That will be the thing. And you have the tier 3 skills is still the same. Maximum size applied to enemies, 15% decrease of all defense, stack up to 30%. So you have that defense decrease plus from the fifth skill. If they add up, I do believe they add up, that will give you 65% decrease of all defense, which can give you a big boost here for sure. Decrease all speed by 30%, stun 2 seconds, invincible 10 seconds, 60% chance to penetrate with super armor, barrier, shield, all immune damage, and invincible effect for 10 seconds. That's actually pretty great for 10 seconds. In your target dodge rate by 80%. Very great in Shaolin when you're fighting Rocket Raccoon, on stage 70 plus. And some regular attack. This skill is actually a long animation, but you don't need to let it go all the way. Basically, You won't cancel that tier 3 skills when you feel that your proc is about to happen to get your proc back on the 5th skill. So pretty much the way I do it, guys, is I get my proc on the start of the tier 3 skills. Then by the end of the tier 3 skills, when I count in my head about 6.5 seconds, I cancel into my 5th skill to get damage plus again on that 5th skill, and you can get a lot of damage like that. Like you do your 5th skills, you get your cross early, then you go with your tier 3 skills, then you repeat your 5th skills, you know, all that defense down, plus those basically 3 cross back to back on 3 skills does quite a good amount of damage, to be honest. So guys, Antman is actually pretty great. Like I said, with a perfect build, guys, you can probably push Proxima 50 plus with a good raid level and a good CTP of energy or rage. This guy will be amazing. I can do 40 pretty easy. I think I could actually push 45 with my current build, which is actually not optimal at all. So yeah, this guy is a monster in War Boss Ultimate Shallow End and can get the job done giant boss raid. At the same time, he doesn't have a needed defensive build to actually be amazing in Island Conquest, so that makes this guy like one of the most hybrid character in the game so far, in my opinion. So that's pretty much my Ant-Man, guys. As always, guys, I want to have your feedback on what you think about this uniform, what you think of this video. Obviously, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video to show your support of the channel. And next, guys, we're going to move to the gameplay section. So Star Agent Starco Gaming is out.
close to where we belong, and we're trying to go somewhere new. And I try to crack this iceberg open till it shatters through the ocean. I wanna make shockwaves. I wanna make shockwaves with you. winds flood what's been burning. I wanna make shockwaves. I wanna make shockwaves with you. And I know I'm only getting higher, till it feels like I can walk through fire. And I know I'm only getting higher, till it feels like I can walk through fire. Trying to step back and see the view from above, 'cause I know that nothing lasts forever. And I try to crack this iceberg open till it shatters through the ocean. I wanna make shockwaves. I wanna make shockwaves with you. Gonna move the ocean current till the winds flood what's been burning. I wanna make shockwaves. I wanna make shockwaves.